best light heavyweights on the planet. He makes his 13th UFC appearance tonight, his first main event in 2 years when he took on who now is a former champion, Jamal Hill. He burst onto the scene in 2018. It was knockout finishes and standing backflips in celebration that let us know the level of athleticism that he possesses. And while he's traveled the world to train at TriStar Montreal, in Thailand, in Russia, and in his native Brazil, it's the home he's found in Ireland that has really put him on solid ground, and now his career is flourishing because of it.
It's so interesting that is where Johnny Walker decided to
Dublin, Ireland.
All the places he's been in the world, Dublin, Ireland. But he did find a home there. He's married there, he's comfortable, and he's just focused on becoming a better fighter. And that's a dangerous thing for somebody like Johnny Walker, because let's be honest, he can do absolutely nothing and still go into that octagon and beat Johnny Walker and knock a lot of people out doing that. But the fact that he's focused and trying to improve his game constantly. I mean, I remember we watched this guy on the Brazil version of the Contender Series when we did that however many years ago. To see him now fighting in these main events, fighting guys like ankalaev, getting close to a title shot, it's great to see the evolution of his game, and he's only going to improve from here if he stays disciplined the way he is.
Johnny Walker just has God-given talent. I mean, the man is just a physical specimen. Explosive, fast-twitch, multiplier, and now, finally, the skill and the dedication is catching up with the potential. What we have is a devastatingly powerful and now technical light heavyweight. And the man is gigantic for the weight class. Coming into this one, he wanted to punish Magomed Ankalaev. He was very upset when that fight finished. You can see it there. They wanted to get at each other, and now he gets a chance. And now he has 5 rounds. And now he's even more confident. Of course, going into a fight, there's always the unknowns. Can I stop the takedowns of this ferocious Dagestani? Well, Magomed Ankalaev was in on a takedown for quite some time and couldn't complete it. And that's what led to the illegal knee. Johnny Walker feels now that he can stop the takedown. He's even more confident. He's also angry, and he's going to go forward with a higher output. I'm expecting the very best Johnny Walker that we have ever seen, and that is a terrifying prospect.
He is very dangerous early, although he has shown the ability to go the distance and emerge victorious. 17 first-round finishes in his 21 pro wins tells the story of the explosiveness of one Johnny Walker, and perhaps this is the victory that means he is fighting for a title later in 2024. We shall see. Well, the goal for fighters, the goal for world-class athletes, really for anybody, is to hope that success comes in a straight line to the top. And if you were looking for a prospect when he entered the UFC where that was a possibility, you might look Magomed Ankalaev's way. But, Michael, of course, we know it's not that way. He has traveled the well-traveled, winding road to success. And despite the record being what it is, 18-1-1 with a no contest, it hasn't come without challenges, and that includes in his most 2 recent bouts. A draw with the UFC title on the line that led to him not getting the belt, and then that no contest in October. But he hopes to settle the score tonight, and he says, this is the year I'll fight for UFC golds.
And I can believe it. I'm not saying he wins tonight, but another goal for fighters is to strive for perfection. And when you look at Magomed Ankalaev, he's as close to a perfect fighter as what you can find. His striking is beautiful. The fundamentals of the basics are laser fast. The precision, the power, the fundamentals are there. The front kicks to the face, the head kicks, the straight shots. Then you combine that with the wrestling, the conditioning, the size for the light heavyweight division. He's a big man, but not overly big so that the weight cut kills him. This man is on a mission. He firmly believes with a win over Johnny Walker, he gets the next shot at the champion. Now, the reality is this is a close fight, but I do think that because of the first fight and the way that, even though he got in on a takedown, and struggled. He didn't struggle to secure it and put Johnny on his back. I think he's going to be more conservative with the takedowns, and we're going to see more striking tonight from Magomed Ankalaev.
And I'd love that. I mean, because he's a phenomenal striker. We've seen it time and time again. I did the breakdown on him, and just, you go through his fights, he's very sharp with his footwork. He sets things up. He's patient, which can lead to things slowing down at times. But he's a guy that knows how to win. And sometimes that isn't the most exciting thing. If he's got to take you down, which saved him in that fight with Jan Blachowicz, if he didn't flip that around and try to find a way to get him down, that fight wasn't going to end up being a draw. It was going to end up being a victory for Jan Blachowicz. But he's that kind of fighter. He can do anything if he needs to.
For as jovial as Johnny Walker is, that's the same level of business-like approach for Magomed Ankalaev. Both fighters 31 years old. As we take a look at our main event tail of the tape, we highlight the 3-inch height difference in favor of Johnny Walker, and with that comes a 7-inch edge in reach, but the Brazilian is a 4-1 betting underdog. One final time for introductions. Here's Joe Martinez.
Live from the UFC Apex contest, he is the UFC's #7 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland by way of Rio das Ostras, Brazil. Here is Johnny Walker! And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. At 6 feet 3 inches tall, this mixed martial artist weighed in officially 204 1/2 pounds. In 21 fights, his record stands at 18 victories. Just 1 defeat, 1 draw with 1 no contest. Fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, he is the UFC's #3 ranked light heavyweight contender of the world, Magomed Ankalaev!
Okay, guys, you understand the rules, you're fine. The list to me, keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. Touch gloves, God bless.
Magomed Ankalaev closed as a -360 betting favorite in October at UFC 294. Now with 2 extra rounds potentially, it's a little more expensive. The odds makers saw enough in just the short time that they fought, where he's an even bigger favorite tonight as they reacquaint.